Today we're going to talk about function boxes. So with function boxes, a number goes into the function box and then comes out of the function box. Something happens to this number to get to the second number. And whatever is happening is called our rule, and it's happening for all of the pairs of numbers. So we first have to figure out, we don't know our rule, so we have to figure out our rule. So look at a pair. A lot of times I try to find a pair that's easier, lower number, easy number. So if I look down here, I get 1, something happens to the 1, and I get a 3. So your child should have this glued into their notebook. It's the notes page. So first thing you're going to ask, look at any pair. Is it getting bigger or smaller? Bigger or smaller? So this pair, 1 to 3, is getting bigger. It's going to either be addition or multiplication. I'm going to start with addition because I feel that kids are generally more confident with their addition facts. So how many do you need to add? Does it work on another pair? So 1, I just need to add 2 to get 3. So I would be saying my rule is adding 2. So then it says, does it work on another pair? So I'm going to go up here and say, okay, well, I'm going to add 2. If I do 4 plus 2, does that equal 12? That does not equal 12. So now that is not my rule. So no, it doesn't work, so try multiplication. So how many groups of the first number does it take to get to the second number? Does it work on another pair? So this is 4 times what equals 12? So if I have one group of 4, that's just 4. 2 groups of 4, 8. 3 groups of 4, that's 12. So my rule is times 3, or multiplying by 3. So now I'm going to try that with another pair. 1 times 3 equals 3. It works. So that is my rule, multiplying by 3. So I can go and add my rule to all the boxes. And now 5 times 3, 15. So I can find out these blank spots. 8 times 3 is 24. And 10 times 3 is 30. Okay, we're going to try a second function box here. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to look at any pair. Again, I try to find a pair that is easier for me. So 4 to 2, those are lower numbers. And I'm going to look, is it getting bigger or smaller? Well, 4, it goes down to 2. So I'm going to look, if I'm looking here, it goes on the smaller side. So it's going to either be subtraction or division. I'm going to start with subtraction. Most students are more comfortable with subtraction at this point than division. So how many do you need to subtract? Does it work on another pair? So if I do 4 and I take away 2, I get 2. So there's my rule. Now I'm going to try it on a different pair. If I have 14 and I take away 2, does that equal 7? It does not. So subtraction is not my rule. Going back over here, it says no, then try division. Okay, so if I get 4 into something is going to equal 2. So how many times does 2 go into 4? So 1 group of 2, 2 groups of 2. So 4 into 2 equals 2. So I'm going to try that on a different pair. 14 into 2, does that equal 7? It does. Or if I didn't know that, I could figure it out by doing it a sort of division strategy. Array. So I have 2 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that does work. So now, so 10 breaking into 2 groups. So I know 5 plus 5 is 10. 16 into 2 groups. 4 into 2 groups. 8 into 2 groups. 4 plus 4 is 8. So now I filled in the rest of the boxes.